We are back for the next session. Made in Georgia. I can't help it. Every time I see it, it's just inevitable. Oh, let us get to the title screen quickly, please. The whale shark is indeed the largest extant fish in the world. Who knows in terms of extinct species? Alright, we are back, like I say. And in the, well, on the PC front, in terms of NVIDIA Ansel, I do in fact have some good news to share, which is I've been in contact with some rather skilled people, and at their own suggestion of the Unreal Unlocker tool, as it's sort of known, I actually do now have access to a more fully functional free camera that can move the camera beyond the range that NVIDIA Ansel allows, as well as through console commands enabling some field of view control. I've also edited the engine ini file on the PC version to turn off some of the graphical, some of the graphical effects, which are less pleasing to the eye, if you like. The game doesn't seem to have motion blur as it is, but chromatic abbreviation, I've pronounced that completely wrong, but you know what I mean, where it has that sort of VHS banded colour around the fringes and edges of objects. I've been able to turn that off, which I'm thankful of, but unfortunately console users of course don't have the ability to do any of these things. But nonetheless, with our improved options in Ansel, I've been able to get some more up close and personal shots, if you like. We've also been able to get rid of the on-screen display completely, which needs some funky key combinations. You having to, I think the game itself might have a built-in function on Alt-Z, but that conflicts with NVIDIA GeForce Experience, so that had to go. But overall, we get some nice clean pictures. I can use the camera zoomed out for more control, and then use Ansel itself to add things like a bit of extra depth of field and such. So yeah, thumbs up. We've got some nicer clean screenshot options, and in the future, because I'm inevitably going to do a proper video exploring Maneater in more detail, as opposed to this more casual live streaming, we will also be able to do our own sort of looking outside the map, or locations we wouldn't normally get a good look at. That's mostly, of course, going to be areas outside of the water, but we can also use it in the water to get closer looks at, you know, like I say, the likes of predators, the other sharks, which will normally get very hostile to us very, very quickly. But that's, you know, not going to be such an issue. So let us get on with this now. I also have to make sure the link is posted to this stream for my friends. There we go. Right, I need to switch the channel over and we're good. We'll let the game load up. I've also heard that a hotfix is coming. Hoping that, well, the developers are hoping for it to be out either this week or next. I imagine it'll come to PC first, seeing as PC was technically the lead development platform, plus, you know, you don't have that little thing called console certification to worry about. Don't be afraid to run. Ooh, I've got to stop doing that.
Tordu was built just in time for the slow decline of golf as a popular sport.
Okay, so last time we 100%ed the Bayou, which I'm hopefully pronouncing right this time. Oh, Dead Horse Lake still has a lot to do. We will get to that. For now, we're probably going to just finish up what we can in Golden Shores. Well, actually, we can't finish up what's left there, can we? So where's the story actually wants to go right now? I suppose we've got those missions. Actually, I think what we might need to do is go back and do these. You know what? Yeah, well, 100%. Yeah, we've got the adult. Oh, that needs an elder. So I can't quite 100% it, but We get pretty good. Actually, no. The game wants us to go here, so that's the next objective. Okay, never mind. That simplifies things. So this video will be heading to Sapphire Bay. Let's do it. Oof, what was the 30 frames a second adjustment? It's actually quite nice to be an adult shark again, because on the PC version I've reached the sort of max level. Yum. I'm also quite looking forward to doing a file on the PC version where I just take a level 1 pup out to the entire map. See how long it can actually survive in the Gulf itself. Oh, should be okay.
When the coastal waters warm, it is often a harbinger of gore-crazed sharks.
Yes, I see. Very chunky. Now, are these... Actually, do these people count towards the same one?
As you can see, the Gulf Coast stopped growing cotton and rice and started growing luxury vacation homes.
Okay, we've got one mission done. And we're going to head ourselves out to Sapphire Bay. I could fast travel. Oop, there you go. I guess I did do the Apex Maybelle. I couldn't remember. I couldn't find it in the video when I played it back. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I'm doing the same now. I'm getting very jumpy. Yes, okay, confirmed by a stream chat that we definitely did do the Apex Makeover. I remember getting rosy. I think what it might be is that I probably did the Apex Makeover in the sort of prior video and didn't put it in the description. I may retroactively add that into part 4. Meanwhile, in Sapphire Bay, the next Apex... Well,
the third iteration of Pier 1 famously collapsed on the day it received historic landmark designation.
I think some rules are required. Roll to the right, roll to the left. Just minding my own business. Ah, the Ferris wheel. If only we had a closer look at that, eh? Oh, actually, I'm now thinking about it. Yeah, I've missed something back there. We'll have to check that out later.
Predator overcomes prey in an impressive display of raw power.
Alright. Got 19 caches to find.
Rover is
Well,
always swimming,
19 minus 3.
for anything to satisfy the gluttony that is their defining trait.
So it's all level at the minute. 15. Oh, okay. We're about to go 16. Kind of want to get turtles because those blue minerals are definitely the rarest trait resource to come across. Okay, here's the grotto. Whoop, I'm ahead. Ah, tail whipped.
Scientists have their theories, but no one is entirely certain why nature ever allowed a monstrosity like the hammerhead to exist.
Aww. Don't be that mean to a hammerhead.
It's here in the grotto that the shark can discover the absolute serenity deep within her soul.
Let's face it, the general feedback the game has had from certain people so far has been, why can't we play as a hammerhead? You know, that'd be fascinating if people might be able to do much in the way of modding with this. Because there are obviously 3D models for hammerheads and great whites. And a Mako, of course. Ooh, that's very deep under. Okay. In we go. I do remember this area has quite a few sections, caverns. Alright. Well, we got a license plate. First one. I should check what the license plate for Sapphire Bay says. Cash?
No one can tell what may be found in a shark's stomach. It's truly the ocean's garbage can.
Yeah, these sort of general areas could get a bit tricky. Ah yes, so this Mama Maybelle, turns out, if I move on to the correct thing, which should be this, yeah, she's actually one of the higher level bounty hunters and mafia boss. Jeez, I've just realised how long those fingernails are. There's quite a few references to her, including we see her estate, which is one of the things I might look into with the free camera. Ah, there it is. I was going to say. Orange is always a way in and out. Yeah, this long tunnel goes into an area underneath the grotto, I think. Look at the map. Yeah, we've gone actually past the grotto. We've gone from here all the way to here.
The sea wolf remains acutely aware of anything that might constitute food.
I remember that one caused me some bother originally. Ooh, is there no actual exit from here? Oh no, there we go. You know one thing that actually was in Jaws Unleashed that may be a bit missing from this? Jaws Unleashed did actually have a first-person view.
Bull sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water.
Alright, that should be... Ooh, we got quite a few things around here. Whether they're all accessible from this location is something else entirely. 68 meters is pretty close. Was that the cave I just came out of though? Nope. Almost certainly not. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Those little caverns remind me a bit of these tunnels like this. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And as a note on Assassin's Creed Black Flag, bull sharks were the only sharks you encountered underwater in that game. There were great whites and hammerheads, but they were only available in the harpooning minigame. As far as free swimming, you only encountered bull sharks. Right, we want to get that one, so we're going to have to try and find an alternate path in. Sometimes these can be a little tricky to spot. Ooh. Ooh, swordfish.
Swordfish
Sorry,
have a unique
seared fish.
bundle of tissue that insulates their brains, allowing them to survive a wide range of water temperatures.
Oh, what a great white! Okay, we're gonna take on a great white. We actually are a level above it. We did somehow manage to get the drop on it. Oi. Come on, great white. You think you're the king of the sharks? Okay then. So where was I before? Oh, now a hammerhead. Oh! Exactly what I was looking for.
Some sharks are scavengers, indiscriminately consuming anything that's vaguely edible.
That was a little unexpected. Right, we got one of them. Ooh, marlin. See, that's what it's basically a marlin's like a big swordfish. They're a lot more similar than a sailfish is. Alright, we got the tricky one. Now we just need to try and find whichever. There's one in there, so we're going to have to find whatever cave gives access to that one. That barracuda. Rude. Right, we've got a landmark up here. And a license plate by the looks. Sigh.
As is well known, volleyballs make way better friends than soccer balls, who will stab you in the back the first chance they get.
Well then. That's a little high up. I might need a bit of a dash. Alright, I think the only thing around here now is going to be this one that's quite deep. So, I'm going to put a marker on it. And we'll keep an eye out to see a cave entrance, which may not be marked. Inside the caves, I tend to follow the rule of the orange glow. But when it's on the outside of the map like this, not necessarily. Ooh. Ah. What is Fish's problem today? Unfortunately, it's becoming night time. That's going to make it a little bit harder to try and make this out. Hopefully that Mako will just mind its own business. I want no trouble. Oh. Just had to get involved, didn't you? I'm pretty sure it's a separate cave. It's a complicated little section. Well, complicated is probably the wrong way to put it. I think there is multiple. This area does have at least 2 entrances. Oh, for goodness sake. You learn from your friend. Okay, around the back now. I feel like that's a bit far away, to be honest. Let's try going a bit more medium depth. Okay. Just won't knock it off,
The
will it?
swordfish's rostral bone is a potent weapon to defend against danger.
If my memory serves me, I could have sworn it was like somewhere around here. Or it might even be connected to that one, maybe. Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. It might be in that one. That's easy enough to check. Yep, just turn left. Ow. Yeah, I've got a feeling I might be in this particular cave. Oh, that's embarrassing. How embarrassing for me. Okay, that was an oversight.
From the moment she's born, the shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food.
An evasive seal. Okay, let's check our current scenario. Parrot trap. Humans. Already. Aha, the speedboat. You know what, actually. Let's try a slightly different tack, shall we? You shall do. I have a job for you.
Founder of America's largest shark finning enterprise, Mama Maybelle Bryant has collected quite a fleet of recreational boats. Her fail sons, Randall and Tyson, can often be spotted piloting them around Sapphire Bay.
So that's the connection. She's into the shark finning industry. Okay, now we have the hunted targets appearing. So we have marlin, and of course hammerheads. Hammerheads not traditionally food fish, except if you're a shark. Which, you know what, not entirely inaccurate. Scalloped hammerheads in particular are eaten by a number of other sharks. Tiger sharks will certainly have a go for them. Great whites, of course. And other hammerheads, great hammerheads, will eat other hammerhead sharks as well. it is. Hunted marlin. I think the main difference is that it is a bit more colourful, and shark finning lady will definitely be eaten. Ooh! Sprightly fella. Oop. It's missing half its body now. Becoming a pretty big adult. As it happens... Oh, we're actually right here in terms of our... Yeah, this is her place here. This is her residence. There will be a later mission that involves killing people from around it.
No!
But for now, you can see there's a lot of parrotfish over here. Generally when you get these missions... Yep, there's a predator that hangs around the same place. In this case, it's a hammerhead. Which, despite the shape of its head, quite likes tail whipping. Oop, there's the second one.
Once spotted, the hammerhead is seldom mistaken for another type of shark.
Yeah. Oh god, we're actually taking some hits here. Okay, that has restored our health. I mean, this is basically a finned shark at this point. It's got one fin left. It's interesting that it manages to tail whip me despite not having a tail anymore. Alright, we are now free. It's one that makes things... Jaws Unleashed did not so much have the extent of the dismemberment to wildlife, if you like. It was focused on people. But, despite being an original Xbox, PlayStation 2 game, the dismemberment of people in Jaws Unleashed was actually quite a bit more comprehensive than this game. It actually had a mode where you could go into like the shark vision and you would be able to lock on to different body parts and actually toggle between which one you wanted to target. So if you wanted to take someone's right leg, you could select their right leg and attack it. Whereas in this game, I mean, you basically just get your bite, and if you bite a human like that and let go, they're probably missing a leg. So it's a bit more, I feel like, scripted, controlled,
The
limited.
profusion of parrotfish here have kept Sapphire Bay's local hammerhead healthy and strange looking.
Speaking of, there's another one down there, camouflaging. Quite a gathering of sailfish. There you go. I saw an albino grouper. That's good for mutagen. Alright, moving on. Ooh, there is in fact two things back here. Oh, that's right. We got a cave. We're also going to go on a boat. Don't mind me. Oh, does it say retired? Ah, retired. Hammered out. Ooh, I'm actually quite close to that hammerhead. 2 caches.
Not really a gourmand, the bull shark will eat just about anything.
Confounded!
This shark is a sort of super scavenger, completely lacking in what may be called dietary discrimination.
Oh, that's just the way out. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Good little blow through a cave. Let's go see the hammerhead that's got the funky skin. And it'll be a touch more aggressive. It might be level 20. Or it might be 16, 17. You know what? As you can see, it's got this sort of like black and white patterning. White flanks. Let's have a beat. Where did that turtle go? There's the turtle. Turtle! Oh, come on, that was far enough away for that. Keeps coming up. I think one of the most noticeable things which kind of makes you appreciate Jaws Unleashed more is how AI reacts, or NPCs react. Because quite common in this, you'll see there's people and sharks and all sorts in the water together. Well, not even just people, just generally there's sharks and there's all this wildlife around. If I was playing Jaws Unleashed and I was to do, say this, get a seal, ooh, evasive seal, and bite it, then release it, you can see it's lost its tail, it's bleeding. Now in Jaws Unleashed, other sharks in the area would now be attracted to that and would start attacking it, and, you know, actually taking the health off themselves. And that does not happen in this game. As far as the AI is concerned, you are the only thing they are interested in at any time. And that thing's suffering? Alright, you know, I'll head over to the pier. We've actually got a stop. You know what? We've got a story objective at the Carnival, so we'll head to there. Let's see if this place, this little theme park, carnival, fairground, all the words I've said, will pass the grunty test. Also, that's a license plate, so... This might also be where the Lord of the Flies reference is. Yep, I think it is. Yep.
If only someone had done their 6th grade reading assignment, perhaps this tragedy could have been avoided.
There's another thing just right that way. Elegant. Majestic.
In the kill or be killed world of the sea, performance-enhancing mutagens provide benefits that could mean the difference between life and death.
We'll deal with you people later. sailfish. Oh, yeah, he's on this. Alright, Grunty test his go. The Cabana Breeze. It's quite an impressive Ferris wheel. Let's find out if we're tall enough to ride on it. There's a license plate up here as well. It is a shame that people don't really run away from you and stuff. And I'm gonna have to get back to the water. Can't really do this, can I? Well, we'll be calling in some bounty hunters in a moment. Oops.
With a bounty on the line, the shark hunters get serious about finding our bull shark before kickoff.
Sapphire Bay. Hunters down their stat.
That was a bit less than ideal. I'm now kind of hurting when I've got bounty hunters on my tail. Let's do some quick regeneration.
I just know she's near. Show yourself.
Oh, they'll throw bombs, alright. They'll dynamite fish. Something people do in real life. Just throw dynamite in the water, and then just pick up all the dead fish. Keep killing these guys. I'm trying to build up that infamy bar in the top right. About a third of the way towards level 4. And that's when we'll call in a boss hunter.
Port Clovis is thoroughly energized by the shark menace.
Nearly there.
Shark attacks are viewed as a freakish aberration caused by the fish
Oh,
mistaking
missing
a
an arm.
human for a seal. As humans and seals are virtually indistinguishable, it's an honest mistake.
Yeah. Okay, we should really be getting that boss by now.
Sharks are accustomed to attacking anything that floats, including boats. With their bitter feuds and quasi-legal
Here he is.
get-rich-quick schemes set aside for now, the shark hunters get to work. The fishing phenom, Candyman Curtis.
Look out for a large female bull. Shoot on sight.
And now instead of a harpoon, well, not a harpoon, a spear gun, he's got an assault rifle.
Latest
Curtis
cycle
got
of attacks
slapped
will
to death.
certainly be among the most infamous chapters in the long, troubled history of human-shark relations.
So the thing with that infamy bar is it's going to keep filling up straight away. We could, if we wanted, try Iron Manning the whole lot in one go. Ooh. Which I'm not going to do, but I mean to start towards getting level 4 or level 5.
The Maneater's longevity depends on her nimbleness.
Whoa, whoa. Smack that dynamite straight out there. Oh, that sounds good. Right, about to make the call to retreat. That's good enough. Let's get out of here.
Quit your hiding.
Funny enough, I can't really keep up with you. Okay, that was a bit of action. I still need to kill 5 more people here, though.
It could be anywhere.
The funny thing is, once you evade, the threat level is
With little
completely
fanfare,
reset.
another bounty hunt comes to a close.
So now I'm completely clean and free to clean and free to resume this, and I will have a hot dog, please. $2. That's an expensive hot dog. $2. Oh, I'm just sliding. There we go. Huh. Is that hats? Yeah, just a load of hats. Ooh, I'm actually not getting much height from that. There we go.
Used to take Kyle to the Carnival when he wasn't nothing but an itty-bitty boy. The fact that he was afraid of that Ferris wheel should have told me he wasn't never gonna be no shark hunter.
And so, as the sun rises, we leave the Ferris wheel behind. Ooh. Albino king mackerel. Yeah, the AI is pretty basic, which, like I say, that's one of the things where, surprisingly enough, an original Xbox game kind of did a bit better. animations as well. In fact, you know, I might have already done this sort of thing, but to demonstrate specifically, because we can see a person swimming here. That's fine. I do a bite, go very high, and then release them. Oh, actually, he's still got all of his limbs. But he drowned. So that wasn't the best demonstration. Let's see about this one instead. They've still got all the limbs as well. But this is the thing, right? You can see right here. In Jaws Unleashed, at this point, they would be swimming back to shore. But in this, they just... Once they've been bitten or something, they just swim there. And there's one over there, completely non-panicked, ignoring. You know, this guy is probably shouting, "Shark! Shark! Shark!" Oh, now I've taken a leg. Oh, he did actually grab his leg for a moment there. Okay, I wasn't convinced the game actually had animations for that. It was brief. It was there. But yeah. Otherwise, they just don't show a lot of interest. Okay, this one's now trying to get out, I think. Or not. Do you need help? Do you need me to nudge you? No, that's probably the worst thing to do. Oh dear. Swimming out to sea when you've encountered a shark. Okay. Yep, just go out into deeper water. No, I must insist you get on the beach, sir. Or madam.
Although salt water does kill many types of germs, the sea still hosts a wide array of bacteria, which can cause infection were they to penetrate an open wound.
Yeah, once they've actually been attacked, it is a sir. Oh, I've actually managed to tail whack his arm clean off. That's impressive.
Sure, it would be more practical simply to close the beaches. But why do that when you can just set loose a gang of amphetamine-fueled locals with guns?
Need some hunters on it. Fire up those boats. We got another shark situation.
Alright, what we'll do next. Story event there, more parrotfish. There are more undiscovered things towards the theme park areas. No, that's just normal turtle.
Touching me. I know it. Yeah, a breeze would be nice.
Oh, that requires an elder, so we are not getting in there yet. One license plate, and I think there's a landmark over there.
It seems Port Clovis has forgotten all about its rogue shark. For now.
Ah, yes. Oh, is it this area, the next one that's got the reference?
There's no such thing as a recession-proof business, except for the frozen banana stand. Whether boom or bust, the demand for reliable, quality frozen bananas remains a constant.
I see a reference. We've already had a Lord of the Flies one, but another one, a more up-to-date pop culture reference. A one which is also in Hitman 2. During there, what the? Oh, this is the people one. Oh, I was looking for parrotfish. No, this is people. Very well then. Good day. He's still taking a picture. Hello? Yes, I know. That's part of why I came here, but I was also looking at the red triangles. Can't necessarily get all of them. This... Oh, that's right. This is a tricky one. Because there is no actual access to that from here. To get to that, I've got to go all the way out there. See where this one leads to. It's just a little, well, puddle basically. Oh, actually, this one goes to that one. I'm thinking of a different one. Yeah, this is the easy one. Then you got the hard one.
Mutagen 23 is certainly heating up the evolutionary arms race.
Yeah, I'm absolutely positive that was unbreakable.
Random mutations aren't random. They require large amounts of mutagens as a catalyst.
Oop, loading
The
screen.
likelihood of catastrophic risk scenarios wasn't really considered when developers built a golf course in a flood
Loading
zone.
screens are inconsistent in this. Generally the game is supposed to be quite open world and seamless, but I don't know if it's a case of sometimes you move too quickly or the game just doesn't keep up with you. It is possible to trigger loading screens between areas. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to dive down to try and jump out of here. Wee. I might have muddled myself. This might not have been what I was thinking it was. Ooh. No, it's not just the tunnels. Believe me, I've played the game extensively. Just you can be out in the wide open
During
areas,
the
and sometimes
1920s,
you'll trigger a loading
Sapphire
screen.
Bay's pier was host to a collection of merry-go-rounds, wooden roller coasters, and fun houses, all of which would be destroyed in a succession of tragic fires.
Right, so there's two ways here. Don't think I took both of these ones yet. This one's unmarked, so oh no, that's the one I got from that cache. Yeah. Since it didn't go orange, that's your clue that it doesn't take you to an exit. Okay, there's definitely something else around here. Oh, this is just a landmark. Come on.
Pride in boat ownership manifests itself in a variety of
The
ways.
USS
Here,
Gitfish. Oh, I actually have everything from here. Yep. Okay, good. License plate just up there. That boat wants to get in the way. Rude. Oh, that was close. Oh, relax. I'm not eating any of yours at the moment.
Quite a strange conglomeration of stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks.
Yeah, that one quite a lot. Okay, and there's just that there, but that's going to require us to be an elder, so that is not a concern. Oh, that mission's now available. See, Big Mama's house. 35 years of shark finning have afforded Mama Maybelle Bryant one of the city's most palatial and heavily guarded estates. Thing is, when I discovered that on the PC version, I'd already killed her, so... Alright, what are we actually going to be aiming at now? I can't go for that one. Most of that area is probably cleared out, so I'll go to here and there. And then we'll swing over the story one. This might be in a cavern, but given its depth, it may just be on the seabed. Is that human target? No, it's not. Yep, seabed.
Traveling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world.
There's quite a few here. Oh, hang on, that's the boat. Okay. I've accidentally encountered the story
A
objective.
stalking shark is a mysterious ballet governed by unknowable agencies.
Well, we made a mess of that boat pretty quick.
Nothing combines the immediate threat of drowning with the primal terror of mutilation like a shark attacking a boat. Though our bull shark is unaware, the noose around its neck tightens thanks to a crack team of shark hunters.
Oh. Yeah, so they are here. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that wasn't the story thing. Oh, okay. Now I'll dive and swing around to the parrotfish. There they all are.
Does it smell unusual? Or is that just poor clothing?
An inflatable unicorn?
Swim away, shark!
My fish finder.
This is my least favorite part of the job.
Oh, actually I didn't know that was going to summon the hunters.
The hunt is over, and there will be an inevitable rush on dollar drafts at Flamingo Joe's.
Well, one of them did say that's where they were going, so that checks. A level 19 adult shark. Nope, there's people. Oh. I see a license plate up there. That might be tricky to get to, though. Ah. Yeah, that might be easier with a level up. Let's give it one more go. Oh, nope, that's no good. Back in the water. Oh, no, I did a flip. Did not want to do a flip. Nope. Oh, God. Nearly. No, it's too far for that. I just need to get it to trigger the lock on. And then I'll do a big lunge. Be easier as a elder shark because then you get an extra sort of jump. Oop, nope. They say, there we go. No problem. Ooh, you know, I can't get that one. Okay. Oh, there's almost inevitably going to be something next to the lighthouse. Rolling, rolling. Then I get a copyright claim.
Believe it or not, people paid over $12,000 to sleep in these tents and listen to Swedish DJs for an entire weekend.
Didn't know Swedish DJs were so popular. Okay, I'll go down south and swing around. Because taking this out may trigger the apex. Dive, dive, dive. Ooh, an albino Maybelle shark. It's a rare thing. So obviously we're going to have to kill it. And it'll sink.
The bull shark is an unpredictable and uncompromising creature.
And then they jump out.
Hunters waste little time hitting the water when a shark becomes a threat to human life.
They are then a bit late.
Sapphire Bay with its shark situation.
Ooh, I'm on this bounty.
Almost forgot the ping.
She's real close. She gotta be somewhere out here. I really should get them polarized lenses.
The predatory scavenger is often quite content to dine on whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor.
Another cache. A few of them.
Port Clovis has grown bored of the hunt, leaving our shark to... The bull shark is able to attain larger maximal sizes through selective feeding.
Alright, that's going to be a landmark, and I'm going to guess there's a license plate around the lighthouse itself.
Like most American cities, the founders of Port Clovis were Freemasons, and probably Illuminati, who congregated in secret UFO bases to perform Luciferian blood rituals.
Okay then. Might as well nab a few of these. We're actually going to get a good change of pace from this one, because I think next week, well, it's actually going to be like, is it World Ocean Day or so, but I think it's the first week in June. Oops, that was a excitable marlin. There's going to be a diving game coming out, quite like sort of modern day Endless Ocean. Which will be a, you know, fair change of pace from this one. Lots of sharks and whales and such, but no hostile interactions. Whoa, whoa, you're going a bit glitchy. That shark didn't seem to be behaving correctly. Looking very juddery. Haven't seen anything quite like that on the PC version. We've had 2 encounters with great whites so far. The first one was terrifying. The second one was rather anticlimactic. These guys are all really spread out. I can say using the free camera tool I've been able to see that the regular reef fish, really small ones, like your clownfish etc, are just one-dimensional, well no, not one-dimensional, like two-dimensional sprites. If you can turn the camera around and look directly in front of them, they are flat. They're not like when we were playing Mystical Ninja where it always faces the camera no matter what the orientation. Ooh. Okay, this is probably going to be the license plate. Oh no, there's something up there as well. Okay. Ah, we got a cache down here.
Hunger is a driving force for the bull shark.
The last one is probably going to be behind that gate that I can't open until I'm an elder. And we cannot become an elder until after a certain story point. Oh boy, this is going to be quite a journey. Right, let's see if I can do this. Probably not this way. Oh, I'm back here. Okay. Well, Sharky wants to check out the lighthouse. This is probably going to be the way I should start it from here. Get up, get up. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. This might be tight, because once the health starts going down, it goes down pretty rapidly. Come on, get the fence, get the fence. The ocean's just there. And we made it. Is that barracuda deciding to have a go at me while I'm weak? Oh yeah, parrotfish. Just a hammerhead. The Sapphire Bay apex predator has entered the region. The apex hammerhead put the hammer down. What's left? There's still one landmark somewhere and a cache. That's probably the cache. The landmark could kind of be anywhere. But I'd imagine quite possibly in this area. So we'll just do a few pings. If that hammerhead decides to harass me, I'm going to ignore it. If it's not really normally apparent, but if we keep heading this way, we can see there's a giant net blocking off the entire area. That's a very extensive net. Holy crap, it's dark. I could have sworn there was a landmark somewhere around that boat to highlight it. Oh! Hello, we got something over here. Oh no, that's because I've entered the Gulf. We've left the area. Head back this way a bit.
Initially a remote fishing village, state and county authorities paid scant attention to Port Clovis, allowing it to become a thriving hub of sex tourism.
Oop, hello. Right, that's all in the Gulf. Whoa, whoa. Didn't finish it. Oh, we got kind of frozen. That one is also in the Gulf. Okay. Sometimes you really wish this had a mini-map. I don't really care that you sold swordfish. Looks like I've got to head this way anyway, so it will be an encounter with the hammerhead. Oh, there he is.
The evolutionary anomaly, the hammerhead.
Is he coming straight in? Oh, he is. Turtle to the face. Oops. Turtle, the other turtle. Mako's to sightsee.
The Gulf is filled with creatures both foreign and familiar.
Seal will do. Oh, I want to get that Mako. Oh, and a Barracuda joining in.
Bull Shark triumphs, overcoming her opponent's clearly superior depth perception.
Alright, now we're all calmed down a bit. Oop. Last little bit of hammerhead. We're at level 20, and as you can see, fight Scaly Pete. I think this is, well, it's not the max level we can reach, but it says evolve. We actually cannot do that until we proceed with Scaly Pete. If we go to the grotto, we will not age up. Plenty of pings. Turning up the things though. Long loading.
As twilight falls, Pete is in an uncharacteristically quiet mood.
It's a dangerous job. It's not something unknown to me. Well, you want to see dangerous? Look at that, yeah? That's PT-522. My daddy crewed that off of Guadalcanal. He was Navy. Gunner's mate. Pacific Theater. But when I was 16 men, came back a day later with 3. Man survives all that, just to die here in the Gulf.
What happened to him?
Boy, you don't like me saying this, but my daddy, his granddaddy, was killed by a mega shark.
I'm sorry. He's talking about a prehistoric fish that went extinct 2.6 million years ago.
I seen
Yeah,
it.
you were a kid.
Ain't they discover new animals all the time?
Sort of. Well, not exactly. In lots of cases, they're just corrections of species with different names. Also stuff like misspelling.
But I just say, maybe there are things in the water that ain't in your textbook. Stick around. Maybe you learn a thing or two this summer.
Whatever.
The ocean is vast. The majority of it still remains unmapped and unexplored by mankind. Perhaps Kyle shouldn't be so quick to dismiss his father's fevered ramblings.
So that's implying Megalodon. You know, saying mega shark and referring to being extinct for 2 million years and stuff. So that's talking about Megalodon. Scaly Pete. Pete is nearby. Alright, let's check out... Oh, that's the actual exact area where the story wants to take us, so... That's convenient. It's turning up a bit of a blank. And this is all the caverns, so... Oop. Getting chased slightly. Yeah, that seems a bit of a bust. Might actually be somewhere around the mouth.
That's the one what took my hand, all right. Get yourself ready, boy.
It grew up fast. In the space of the summer. Oop, bombs. Grab them, fling them back. That's very Jaws Unleashed. Oh, that missed.
She's catching her wind. Target practice. Seeker.
They're called Seekers, are they? Funny, because that's the name of the things in Jaws Unleashed.
Need reinforcements. Don't drag ass now. That there cage cost me $3,000. Look at that big ring of tea. Got a fan. Hey, you stop that this right now, second.
Yeah, you stop that.
Y'all working my last nerve, girlie.
Ooh, the loading screen kind of hurts it.
Scaly Pete remains resolute.
Where's she at? I don't know. Ah! Big enough to tussle now, ain't you? Can! Get that can! Downster! Pique-toi! Ah!
It's a bit of a problem doing this.
We're about to blow! Get the f*** off! Forget it, boy! He's just a boy! Carl! Carl!
What remains of the boat lurches, then slowly sinks to the bottom of the sea.
Well then.
The shark is now an elder, and thus begins a new battle against systemic age discrimination.
And we've opened up new gates. In fact, this basically opens up everywhere. There's nothing that requires the highest level, as far as I'm aware. So let's check out some of these options. Oh, it's already the max level. Whoops. We've got amphibious for getting out of the water, but there's not really a need for it, as far as I'm really aware. That only really helps when we're low on health. Mineral digestion's pretty useful though. Fat digestion. Didn't get to eat him, but we did kill him. Not responsible for. In terms of bodies, what we've got at the minute is a bone body as an option. That uses the minerals. So you can see we can totally change the appearance with these things. If we were to put the bone fins on, and the bone jaws, they're all tier 2. So that's what we would look like at tier 2 for all those upgrades. But we ain't. And it's sticking fairly vanilla. You can see what the max level ones are like. Okay. Well, we were trying to get him, of course, but we were also trying to get the boat as well. But yeah. Sort of, what would the word be? Collateral damage. So what we now do is we can open this one. And that gets very close to 100%ing this area. We're an elder. Oh, and as you can see, not only are we going to make mincemeat of a lot of new enemies now, but if you've ever seen Jaws 2, I can't really zoom in on it, but that side of our face is all burnt and mangled, and we've lost an eye. Give you an idea of the leverage now. Mako sharks, straight in the mouth. Yep, he stabbed us in the face a couple of times, and, you know, the fire. Actually, I should be able to get a bit closer now. Yeah, there you go. There's a bit of issue there with it being not ideal lighting, but about there maybe. Oh, if I can get that. Yeah, I think there's some stuff embedded in the flesh as well. There we go. Which is, like I say, that's what the shark in Jaws 2 actually ends up looking like. Because at the very start of the movie, spoilers and such, attacks, I think it attacks some divers, and it attacks a boat, and someone literally, there's a fire starts on the boat and it catches, you know, it sets fire to its face. So for the rest of the movie, it's hot, like, got a scar face, which was how they tried to differentiate it from the shark in the first movie. This takes us to the missing cache. We can actually get access to the last area in the game now, the one we were in for the tutorial scene. Oh! I think we found the
Sometimes
missing
even
thing.
sharks just need to dirty bulk.
That's where it was. Okay. That's where the last landmark was. Haha! That's weird. They don't usually have the orange glow unless it's an exit. There doesn't seem to be anything there.
While homeless and itinerant, hobos will work for a living. They are not to be confused with bums, who are sedentary and refuse to work. Kind of like my son, Jeffrey.
Hang on. The subtitle said Jeffrey. Did he say Jeremy? He did say Jeffrey, okay. Confirmed by stream. Ah, come on. You can see the jumps we can do now. That one does not have an arrow above its head, thus I shall leave it for now. Get another one. Okay, what can we look at now? This area, well, we've got all the landmarks, all the license plates, all the caches are at 92%, so all that's really left is these missions, which are kill people missions, which are not too much to worry about. We can now backtrack to Dead Horse Lake and Golden Shores to 100% these areas. So that's what's going to be the next part of the video. And they shouldn't take too long because it's cleaning up type stuff. So now, I don't know what the timestamp is, but that's where this part is going to conclude for YouTube. And I'll pick it up afterwards. See you in the next bit.